Oh, I can't find the chat. Is that Annie? Can't find the chat. I closed the chat by mistake yesterday.
Are you streaming?
Yeah.
Um,
You could say hi. Say hi.
Hi. Let me look it up.
Oh, maybe it's in tools.
Go to view.
View.
Docs. Or try resetting your UI. Or go view. Oh no, it doesn't. There is no docs. Oh, the docs is next to view. They just switched it up. YouTube. Live control panel. I think. Or chat. Okay, no, that's. Um. If you could probably drag that back to where it was if you want it there. Yeah, you were right the first time. Chat at the bottom.
Oh, it says right there. There we go. Awesome. And this time I thought I had it all set up and I wouldn't have to be messing with things.
Oh, it'll take a couple times.
Of course.
You'll be old hat at it soon.
It was my fault for closing it in the first place.
Yeah,
See, I
it looks
figured I'd
great.
wait a couple minutes. What?
Yeah, it looks great.
Okay, cool. How's the sound and everything?
Yeah, it sounds good too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah. I just thought I'd tell you so
I made sure to mute everything else so I wouldn't get that weird like echo. So yeah, I thought I would show some Happy Mail first that I got, and then use some of the Happy Mail in the parish journal that I've been working on. So that's the plan for this evening. I thought I'd start a little bit earlier. I could like put some lotion on and stuff while I wait. While I wait a couple minutes for people to come in and stuff like that. So, I got some Happy Mail. I got my ring light. I set that up so it shouldn't get darker and darker as the evening wears on, so that's good. Um, it's a little darker on this side compared to on that side. But what can you do? Um, anyway, so I first look at the beautiful card that Mimi sent me. I might still try to adjust a little bit some light, but we'll see how it goes. I got this card from Mimi. It's beautiful. It's got her little handwritten note inside. Ta-da. Very cute card. She sent me a little package of goodies because I'm making her a parish journal, and she insisted on sending me some stuff, even though I told her not to. But she sent me some stuff anyway. So these are so cute. Look at these little glass cork bottles. So we're going to do something with those. I think those will do great on a, like hung off the side of a spine or some pages. So those are cute. These darling, cutest little blending tools. They are so cute. Little blending tools. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to open those now. They're the cutest things ever. Oh my gosh, look at them. Oh, they're so cute. They're so little and darling. I love them. Love, love, love them. And a whole little packet of like the, replacements for different, and I have this cute little box. And so I'm going to put these in here is what I'm going to do. So these are going to go in here. The little blending poofs. There we go. So we have some blending poofs. And we'll just stick those in the trash. We have some vintage, well, vintage, it's vintage style kind of Paris ephemera. So, and I haven't looked through them. Or it looks like maybe just some random ephemera, like this one is London, Milan, Tokyo, like little tags and stuff. Look at these. It's like a little star. I don't know if you can see that. Cute little star. Little like sticker. Some cards. Look at these are great. These like kind of see-through like sticker things. They might be stickers. They might just be, they feel like stickers. But they might just be like that plastic. They're great. Love them. This one's great. It's got like a ship on it. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. Parfum. I'm gonna like put out the French ones since that's what we're doing. A little heart. This one looks like it might be French. Let's see. That one, I think. These. Tokyo, Milan, London. This is great. Love those ladies. Definitely Paris. Yeah, a lot of these are like French. I don't know about that one. Not sure. Kathmandu. She's lovely. French. Paris. These are great. We'll definitely be using these. Cabin baggage. Oh, we'll put this one over here. We'll put that one there. Because those are just kind of general. These are great cabin baggage. Little baggage tag things. That might be Italian. I'm not sure. Lovely. Lovely. Love that. That's lovely. Piccadilly Circus. Some lovely tickets. So lots of stuff in this. Oh, look at that red heart. That's great. I should cut out some hearts. Just to have, huh? Those are great. I don't know why I'm putting those over there. We'll put those over here. Strap thing. Paris. This one's nice. London. Those are great. I'll have to make like a UK, like London kind of journal. That would be fun. I have, I think, enough stuff. That's nice with the gold. These are great with the gold. So I'll keep these over here as like some Paris ephemera. I think that one, I'll put that with the clear ones. Great. More of these like kind of gold ones. A lot of like general, we can put those over here, and then if we need them, if I need more, I can grab them, huh? I love the heart and the bookmark thing. This one's great. Okay, we'll put these, I'm gonna stick these in my little ephemera box. I have like a whole box, look at this box, that I keep like random ephemera in. Just lots of like random ephemera that I get from like packs, you know, Tim Holtz and the Recollection ones. And this guy's great. Love him. So yeah, lots of ephemera that I kind of don't know what else to do with. It's kind of not sorted, just kind of miscellaneous ephemera. I all stick in this box. There's some Christmas stuff in there. Just a bunch of ephemera. So let's see, what is this one? See, this was all sent to me by the lovely Mimi. Some pretty, I don't know if these are stickers or if they're just vellum. I think these are just vellum. Oh, isn't that nice? These like vellum flowers and stuff. Oh, that's lovely. These are great. Oh, look at that. That's lovely. These are lovely. Wow. I love that the Recollections like company, I think it's Hobby Lobby, but I'm not, might be, I think it's Michael's actually, started doing like ephemera, little ephemera packs, because you know, you get tired, and I love the Tim Holtz ephemera packs, but one gets tired all the time of always using the same Tim Holtz packs, right? Let me move this. It keeps wanting to shift. Okay, we have here a vintage photo and a oxide and a ground espresso oxide. Ooh, so lovely. So she sent me those. We'll be using those, and I didn't have the oxides. I needed them. And these are more, I think, yes, printed vellum, but they're mushrooms. And these are great. I love they have like different styles. Look at these. These are great. The black and white ones are like kind of different styles, you know. It's not all the same style. Some are a little more cartoony. The black and white ones are great. Yeah, these are just like printed vellum, like cut out vellum. I love vellum. I'm a big vellum fan. Love this one. So these are, oh, look at that guy. He is super cool. Wow, that one is great. That one's a little more cartoony, but super awesome. Hi, Mitzi. I'm about to show you the stuff you sent me too. Because you sent me stuff too, and I thought I would show the Happy Mail I received recently. So, and Mitzi had recently, she was like, maybe we'll stream together sometime. And I was like, oh, that would be fun. So we'll do that. So, oh, here's the printed Paris ephemera she sent me. Mimi sent me. These are gorgeous, all with a little bit of gold. I love, right? These will all be perfect to use in the Paris journal, which is what we're going to work on today. Lovely. This one will show up better probably on like a white background, right? Grab the little thank you card she sent me. Maybe, maybe not. Very pretty though. Oh, I love that one. I love the bits of gold they put in it. Because I've been putting little bits of gold, like in the journal. I don't know, I just felt like it was kind of, this is New York. That is not That's not Paris, but that's okay. That's lovely. Again, I don't think Paris. Don't know about this one, but it's pretty anyway. Some boats. Little postcard. These are just printed vellum with a little bit of gold on there to make it fancy. So, okay, I'll stick those on top of that pile. And these are, I think, printed vellum frames. They also have like foil, so like golds and stuff like that. I'll stick these in my ephemera box. All right. Look at these frames. Oh my goodness. These are gorgeous. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow, wow. Look at these. Oh my goodness. These are stunning. Oh. Wow. What a stunning little collection of vellum frames. Oh, with the gold and everything. That's beautiful. Okay, let's not drop any if I can help it. Okay, and we'll stick those on top of there as well. And that is it for what Mimi sent me. And next I'm going to show what Mitzi sent me. And then we'll start doing some crafting. So first she sent me this cute journal. Isn't this cute? Look at the puffy edges. It's so cute. It's my favorite part of this journal are the puffy snowball edges. And it's like a wintry, I would say a snowy themed journal. Right? Look at how cute. And you know, my birthday is in January, so it's perfectly themed. This is how it always feels on my birthday. All snowy, with snowmen and snowflakes. I love the images used with the like swirlies. Got a little tag and a little journal card. Frosted with a little bit of trim. Frosted whispers. Look at this paper. Isn't that purple paper gorgeous? Look at that. Oh, with the paintbrush. I love the paintbrushes, right? I love this first page with the paintbrush belly band. That's so cute. So cute. So yay, a cute little journal. This one flips out like that. It's got this gorgeous paper. Pretty journaling card, icicle waltz, a beautiful like coffee dyed or tea dyed book paper. We have this one. It has a big journaling card with a big snowman, lots of snowmen. This one, turn. So pretty. I absolutely adore it. Beautiful tag with another cool paintbrush. Very cute. On this gorgeous paper. Look at that paper. It's like doily paper. Isn't that gorgeous? That's stunning. Stunning. Little lace edge. Pretty kitty. This one folds out like this. Ta-da, this cute guy. It's like a little card. So cute. Yes, with all the little snowball edges, which I love. Here's a better view of that purple one. So yes, beautiful. Beautiful little journal. Lots of room to write in, which I adore. I like write in all my journals. Look at that. Beautiful images.
Mitzi said her birthday is the 14th. What day is yours?
Oh, mine is the 22nd. So we're very close. Very close. That's so cool. Yes, I am also a very chilly birthday baby. Always the coldest time of the year when my birthday comes around. I freeze. I never get to really do much. Everyone's broke from Christmas, and it's too cold, right? So, yay. Beautiful little flip out. Yeah, and that book page she said is like a vintage one. I love vintage, old book pages. 1800s, she said. Look at that. Love. Lovely. So there is that. A cute little journal. Oh, I missed a page. The beautiful snowflakes. So yeah, a beautiful little journal. So that's the little journal she sent me. It was a surprise. I was so shocked when I opened it and I saw the cute little snowball. I was like, oh my gosh, I love the snowball edge. It's darling. And then she sent me some like crafty stuff, right? She sent me these little tags, which are super cute. They can be stamped on and all kinds of stuff. This pretty ephemera piece with a gorgeous lace, beautiful piece, and another looks like piece of ephemera. It's like a little music page coin envelope. Beautiful.
Susie says hi. Jen says hi.
Hi, Jen. Hi, Susie. A cute little lined pink notepad. A couple of these awesome, absolutely amazing coffee filters. Another one of these tags. These awesome tags, which are also great. And speaking of my love for vellum, look at these cute little vellum envelopes. They're so cute. Look at these. Oh, I'm going to be using those. Those will be used. Giant cards. I love, love, love the giant cards. These are great. These are fantastic. And awesome like ad cards and the Times cards. I used to use these as a kid. These particular ones with the blue, I remember. I hated them as a kid. I love them now because I can craft on them and paint on them and do whatever I want. But I hated flashcards as a kid. Here's more of these gorgeous book pages. Look at these. Oh, and that paper. That is just stunning. Stunning paper. Might even be in French, which is perfect for our purposes today. Could be Italian. Looks like it might be Italian. But either way, we will use them. It will be perfect. And these cute little bags. Hi, Mimi. I just got done showing all the ephemera stuff that you sent me. And these cute little bags. And right now I'm showing the bags and the stuff and the ephemera that Mimi sent me. So we'll be using a lot of all of this stuff for our crafting tonight. Put all these. This is all organized now, but you know, soon it'll be everywhere. You know how it goes. All right, so the Paris journal I've been working on. So I have these two that will be a signature. This one is done. This little signature is done. It's like an envelope signature. So it was made entirely with envelopes, and each page has either a notebook or a big journaling card in it. So here's the first one with a tag. It's got a little tearaway notebook in it. It's got a little charm, a little bit of collaging, a little bit of lace. It's got this notebook in it, right, which just has some coffee dyed paper. It opens to here. We have a window pocket with this journaling card that comes out like this. And this is a vintage ad for, I think a, what do you call them? Like a burlesque kind of show. But yeah, I did a little bit of stenciling on the back. Italian. It looked Italian, the writing on that paper. Here's a little door. a little door page with lace, ta-da, which has stamped and it's got writing. So there's that, with some flowers and embellishments and stuff. And this one is a journaling card. Ta-da! A journaling card. I think I alternated. Journaling card, notebook. Journaling card, notebook. Here we have this little belly band with this little tearaway notebook of these lovely ladies and these cool, it's got like lists, like to-do list, and this little, just cool little papers, right, that I love. They make great little tearaway notebooks. So that goes in there in this little belly band here. And then we have a little journaling card. Ta-da! So there's that. Here's this page. This is an envelope that came with one of the stamps I got from Tailor Made Journals. And I save her little envelopes the stamps come in because they're gorgeously embossed, and I put those in journals too. These little postcards. I can't remember who sent me these. Might have been Tommy. So it could have been Jen as well. Someone sent me these postcards a long time ago. They fit perfectly into that little envelope there. And here we have another notebook.
Gina says hi.
Hi, Gina! Here we have just another notebook with coffee dyed paper. A cool little page to put your name or whatever you're going to put in there. And I put an image on both sides because I put the lace on this side, so it kind of goes in backwards. Here we have a little flip up. It says Bon Bon. No, it says Bon pour. I cannot pronounce French, so I apologize for that. But yeah, it's just a little flip up with journaling. This is a pretty embroidered lace pocket with a pretty journaling card of France, of Paris. This one is a journaling card with a cute little heart charm. Lots of writing space. Right, so I always try to include lots and lots of writing space in my journals if I can. Always trying to think of different ways to do that. This is a cute little triple pocket. I cut this image of the Eiffel Tower in thirds and then made each one a pocket. So you have a little journaling card, another little just pieces of scraps kind of stapled together. This is the same thing, but with coffee dyed paper. Little tearaway notebook. This little piece, just cute little pieces of ephemera. This one, another little tearaway notebook. Ta-da! So there's those. Those all go in like this. One goes in there. This one goes in here. If it'll go. There we go. Ta-da! Here we have this one, opens like this, and this is a great way I use string and yarn in my journals. I'll just put a piece and glue it to the page as just a fun little thing. This opens up like that. Ta-da! Just an easy peasy. Here's another notebook. Yay! Just a notebook with lots of journaling space. Yeah, this was like a no-sew kind of envelope journal thing I made a long time ago, and it had all the Paris background on it, and I was like, this is perfect for this journal I'm going to make. I'll just make it one signature, and then I'll make another signature with a lot more just blank journaling. And so instead of having like just blank journaling pages in this one, it has all the notebooks. This one is a waterfall, ta-da, of the Eiffel Tower with journaling space underneath it and a journaling card with another little heart charm that says love. so there is that. And then this one, which is another tearaway notebook, but this one is like glued onto the page, right? So instead of coming out, it like stays on the page. So there's that. There's the first fully done signature, completely done. So there's that. Let me put this to the side. And here we go. We have this is the first page of the second signature. This is the one we're working on. So I need to finish this page and finish that page. But this is a peekaboo pocket, but I put a thing behind it. So instead of seeing the thing that's in the pocket, you just see this image of the top of the Eiffel Tower. A pretty little journaling card. This one with a hot air balloon in the Eiffel Tower. And then I think there's another pocket in behind. Ooh, fancy. It's got these lovely ladies. Lots of showing today. We'll be done in a minute. We'll get to crafting. Oh, one of my little homemade ribbon roses on there. Here we have this belly band. And I made these tags. They like flip up like this, because they're on like a bulb pin. And then what's cool about that is you can just take the last one and put it in the belly band like that, and then you can see the whole tag on the front, which is awesome. And then we have this, which I finished the background of, and the back of this. So that's where we're at, and that's where we're gonna start. So first, I'm gonna do, since I don't have one in this yet, I'm gonna do like a journaling, like kind of a hidden journaling page space. So I'm just gonna take this 8.5 by 11 coffee dyed paper and I'm gonna fold it in 4s. Kind of like the old cards, you know, we used to make as kids. But I'm gonna glue, I think I'll glue it this way. I'm gonna glue this entire part to the page like this, and then we'll put an image or decorate it, and then you can open it like this and have all this journaling space, and then you'll be able to open it again and have more journaling space. So that's the plan. So all we have to do is just decorate this piece. I'm not sure which way I want to do it. Do I want to do it this way? No, I think I'll do it the other way. I think for ease of writing when you open it, I think. That way when you open it this way, you have the desk or whatever to write on. Shall I have it open up? No, I will have it open down. Okay, so we'll have it glued on like this. I suppose we could just glue it on now. Then I don't have to figure out which direction later. Please don't be clogged. Oh, geez. We have a clogged glue bottle, which is not good. Take a big swig of water. All right, so I did a lot of talking there. Trying to go through everything real quick so we could get to the crafting. Okay. We'll put this here, completely covers our bridge, but what can you do? Isn't that how it goes? All right, so it opens like this, and then it opens like that, and you have all this journaling space. And so we can just decorate this front part. Easy peasy, done. So let's see, I love these frames. We could do something with that one. What else do we have? We have all these. Vellum, I'll put over here. We have this. We could maybe put down. Layer some ephemera. We'll do that. Paid 5 cents. Put that in the ephemera box. Let's see, we have this one. This one says Paris. It's a little large. Love the heart. Might stamp on that. Let's see, we little. Let's see, what do we have? I might put this one. I really like this one. Put that like this. This one over it. I could find a lady or something. Let's find a lady to put under that frame. I have this pad that I've been using of Pretty Vintage Ladies. I've used a few, right? I used that one in it already. She's lovely. She kind of fits perfect, don't she? She matches great. I think I'll use her. We will use her. All right, and I want to stamp on this one. I wish I had brought, I should have brought up my TaylorMade journal stamps. Let's see, what do I got? Nope, that's not. I have one I haven't even opened. I've got these two, this one and this one. We wouldn't get the umbrella part, but we'd get this part. The Les Boulevards de Paris. See, these are the gorgeous envelopes that TaylorMade journals, her journals come in. So I tear off carefully the little wax seal and I put that aside because I use them. I think I have a whole little box I keep them in. Look at that. So for the first whole year that she started making her stamps, I collected every one of them. And then I kind of became broke and couldn't buy them anymore. But yeah, see, look, handmade stamp created by TaylorMade Journals. So I have not used this one yet. We'll put this aside and use it for sure at some point, like a stamping off page. So yeah, we can get this part of the stamp. What else do I have? I have this one too, the Grand Hotel Paris one. I might use that one instead. Oh, I broke that one. Broke that wax seal. That's okay. It'll still go in the box. My little wax seal box. Open this. This is another one of her stamps. This one might be better just because of the size of it. I think so. I might use a stamping, my stamping, I have a stamping block thing. What is it called? One of these things. One of these. Stamping pad thing. This will probably be better. Let's see. I think this is how you do it. Isn't this how you do it? You put these little magnets on there. I don't know. Probably would work better if it was like a whole big page. Put it up here in this corner. Maybe down here. I'm trying to figure out. I think I want it here like this. Put this page under it so we don't stamp on our stamping platform. Press that down like that. Lift that up like that. Try not to move that as much as possible as I move it all over the place. All right, we'll use, I think, black. I have this black archival ink. Hopefully it still has ink in it. I've not used it for a while. I don't know. It might be a little dry. How dry is it? Let's test it on a piece of this. Oh, that's dry. Look at how dry. That's really dry. Well, that's a no-go. I haven't used that in a long time. I have the gray one. Please tell me you're not dry. Are you dry? It looks like it might have ink in it. Maybe. Tap, tap, tap. We'll rub it and tap it. Come on. Try to get enough ink on there. I have to get some more archival ink, I guess. I haven't used these in a minute. They don't last forever, huh? Okay. Hopefully there's enough ink on that. We will see. All right. Press that down. I suppose I could have put a magnet up at the top of it. Oh, that came out almost perfect. Almost perfect. Perfect enough. Stamp that off on this. Okay. And put that over here with the stamps and stuff. I think I will ink it. I'm going to use, I haven't opened this one yet, the Ground Espresso. Let me put these magnets on the thing, or I'll lose them and never find them again. I have pets too. I don't want to like leave them. Thank you, Jen. I find them at like the thrift stores. I'm always on the hunt at the thrift store whenever I go to a thrift store for a little tiny cute little boxes, little treasure boxes. Okay. Tap, tap, tap. Let's get lots of ink on this. All right. Just inking the edges. So we have this one. We have this one. We have this one. Okay, and we're going to cut this one. We're going to cut her out to fit in our frame. So I think what I'll do is I'll just mark it here, and I will mark it here. And then we'll just cut it kind of a little smaller than that. And that should be good. Cut it this side first. It does not really matter. All right, that makes a good little scrap anyway. Throw that in the scrap box. Now with vellum, I'm thinking, I need to move this. Oh, there went my light. I knew it. All right. Ah! Okay. It's still almost a little bit too tall. Just trim a little bit off the bottom. I might use double-sided tape, but I think I could get away with art glitter glue. I don't know. Every time I try to use art glitter glue with vellum, it wrinkles the vellum, which is kind of a problem. I don't like it. I think I'll use double-sided tape. And then we should theoretically avoid that issue. And the double-sided should stick pretty good to vellum. Oh, goodness. Okay. My scissors were trying to get away from me. As things do, they fly out of my hands, you know. They're like, I shan't be used. And then they go flying off somewhere. Okay. A little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit on the top. And a little bit on the bottom. good enough. Use my foam folder to press it down. So I hope everyone's doing good today. It was a beautiful day here. It was cold last night. It got real cold. It got down into the 40s. I was freezing. So, yeah, it's already starting to get cold here. Fall came overnight. I expect it to get chilly today, too. Not quite cold enough to snow. We're supposed to get rain in a few days, but soon. I was like, oh man, soon this will be snow. Snowy weather, that's perfect. And it doesn't wrinkle my vellum like the glue does. Okay, so she's in the frame now. I think I'll have her sit on top, or that one sit on top. I'll have her sit on top. Should I? I don't know. I don't want to cover the Paris word. That one will cover the Paris word too. We can trim this one up. We can just kind of do the same thing the edges are doing. Just kind of haphazardly, crookedly, wavily cut it. Just cut it down. Ta-da, you never knew. That'll be perfect. We'll put that there. We'll put her here. That's fine. Then we can put a little something on there if we need to. And I'll put the glue, which I should have put my needle in, on the paper and not on the vellum. Try and get her in the corner as much as I can. Lovely. This one will go here. This one will go. Could go like that.
What's for dinner?
Doing like a deconstructed shepherd's pie. So I'm going to do ground beef with vegetables. I'm going to make a gravy and we have those good, Matt got some really good like heirloom fingerling potatoes. So we're going to do those. Okay, I should have glued this one on first. Yeah, and then I'm going to put gravy, make some homemade gravy. That's what we're going to have for dinner. So that'll be yummy. Kind of just a good, hearty, easy meal. The stir fry last night came out good. I was so tired though afterwards. I went right to bed. So I was like the first one in bed, and everyone else was all still up, and I was like, okay, I'm going to bed. We have these cute little hearts. Put a heart in the middle, ink it up. Ink it up and put a heart in the middle. Ta-da, a little heart in the middle. Oh, I should have put some string or something in behind it. Do I have time? Do I have time? Time to... Ooh, time enough. Time enough. Where's my... I have this vintage roll of string. Isn't this cool? Look at this old roll of string on this wooden... A false spring, a false fall. Oh yeah, false springs. Yeah, false spring. Like when you think it's spring and then it snows. We used to have those all the time in Colorado. Can't trust the weather in Colorado. But here I don't know how it is. I don't know. Right? It could snow and I don't know. We're going to see. They say winter doesn't really start here until December, but I'm not sure I believe that. It's already getting colder. Okay, I'm going to put some Fabri-Tac on there. It's stringy and coming out of there. Crazy. I'm going to put this string. Put a little bit of string. And more glue on this heart. And then we'll put the heart on the string. Yay! That really adds. I need my rolling thing. My rolling thing. Really press it down. What is it? You get them with jelly rolls. So it's like a, what are they called? What are these called? I don't remember what they're called. I call them a rolly thing. Everything's a something thing. Oh yeah, I bet it's still really hot in Arizona, huh? Geez, in Colorado it was extremes. We never got springs or falls, really. We'd get like a week of fall and then it would be winter. And then, you know, we would get no spring, right? It would be winter and then we would think it would be spring and then bam, it's like 100 and something degrees and everything is super dry and hot. It was crazy. Okay, so this is Italian. Let's see. What do we want to do with this page? I just don't know. Just stick some ephemera on there and decide as we go. I have this. Let's see. I bought this book. This book of paper. It's like 8.5 by 11 designs of Paris. Love. Look at how gorgeous these are. So we could put one of these down. I like this one. Let's rip that out of there. And we'll put that on. I don't think I've done my little circle pocket. Have I done my little circle pockets in this journal yet? I don't think so. We'll do that. We'll do little circle pockets. That's always fun. I know we have little tags and little things we can put in it. Where's my cutter? Oh. Cut this down. Throw that in the scrap box. I've got a lot of little notebooks and a lot of like tearaway notebooks in this journal. So we don't need any more tearaway notebooks. That's for sure.
Show that book again.
Oh, this vintage paper book. I got this on Amazon. It wasn't very expensive. This like vintage letters, Paris. 36. So it's like 36 pages. It's quite a good. And they're double-sided. So that's also lovely. They're not very thick, right? They're not. It's not like cardstock. It definitely is like letter paper. Look at that one. I love that one. We're gonna have to use that one on something. Maybe a giant pocket or something. Lots of Eiffel Towers. I didn't have a lot of like Paris paper, so look at that one. And I loved that it was all like sepia and vintagey looking. It's like a cafe. I love that one too. I haven't even actually looked through the entire book of this. I like this one too. There's like shops and stuff. Right, and some of them are more like, this one is really photo. Right? It's kind of like it looks like a vintage photo. That's gorgeous. But yeah, these are great. I like looked at all the different Paris papers on Amazon and I settled on this one and it wasn't very expensive. I love the like latte. Lots of like streets and things. Love this one with the lamppost too. And that one. But yeah, that's where I've been getting most of my like Paris images for this journal was from this book. I've used quite a few of them. If you look, I've ripped out a lot of them. Yeah, I don't know. There's no name or design. Let's see what the back says. Paper Art Labs. So yeah, I got it on Amazon. So it was like one of the first books that popped up. That's what, like, for example, this one came from. Came from that book, right? And like this one, the background, and I put that lady on there. So I loved it. It's been working great for me. This one, this image came from that book. So yeah, awesome book of Paris themed papers. Oh, we can put little pockets along the side of the Eiffel Tower. That's what we'll do. So instead of circles, maybe I will do little squares. Little square pockets. I'm like, am I even putting ink on this paper? Or did I use all the ink? There was a little bit. Okay, awesome. We'll glue that on there. But it's nice that they're double-sided because you can do things with that. You can fold them and not have to worry about that white background. But they are a little thinner. They're not cardstock thickness. But they're not too thin either. They're not too thin. Right, so the glue doesn't really come through very much. It doesn't really bleed through. That's lovely. Lovely, lovely. Let's see. Nona lives in upstate New York. I live in upstate New York now. That's where we live. We live near Corning, right? So we're like 20 minutes from Corning. Ooh, I have this. I have these. This is perfect. This is perfect. How big do we want? I don't know. Perhaps that, what is that width? We'll see what that width is, and then we'll cut them the same. Okay, there's my mark. Let's cut it, and then we'll see. That is, geez, exactly 2 inches. So we'll cut it 2 inches. We'll have little 2-inch pockets. Little 2-inch pockets. There's one. Tiny little 2-inch pockets. There's 2. I'm going to need 2 more. But that's okay because I have this whole extra piece. I'll use this side since that one's a little folded. Two-inch pockets. So we're not that upstate, right? We're a little, I mean, it's technically upstate. It's not the city, but we're at the, like, we're near Pennsylvania. We're kind of near the Pennsylvania border, which we drove down into Pennsylvania once, and I'll never do that again. I was like, I'll just stay in New York. Thank you very much. I've been to Pennsylvania as a kid, but, like, you know, Philadelphia, and there are some cities that are fine, but I don't know, it's a little scary, kind of rural Pennsylvania. I was like, nope, I will never do that again. We live like in like where there's a lot of farmland. Farms. We have a lot of Amish around us. And everyone seems very nice. Very cool. We thought it was very wet when we moved here, right? It's like humid and it's wet, compared to Colorado anyway. And people, since we've moved here, have been like, oh, we're so sorry. It's usually more wet than this. And we were like, whoa, really? It rained for the first 2 weeks we were here, just rained. It did not stop raining. And gorgeous rain, though. Just like the most gorgeous, peaceful rain. When it rains in Colorado, it rains sideways, right? And then you always worry that there's a tornado coming or something. Okay, so we have a little pocket here. And a little pocket there. And a little pocket here. And another one there. Ta-da! And we'll have to put something on them. We'll have to, like, put stuff on them. I might take some tea dye to it. I might also take some of this vintage photo oxide to it instead. Make it a little more, let's see, what color is this brush? Green. Green. This one doesn't have any ink really on it. So we'll use this. Kind of match the page instead of it being this like gray kind of color that doesn't really match the page. And maybe we'll stamp on it. I don't know. Maybe we'll put stickers on it or something. I'm going to think about what I'm going to do on these little tiny pockets. Put tiny little bits of lace. I have... What do I have? I have this little pink peacock. I have this black. Oh, I don't have a lot of that. Let's see. I have this pink. I could put a little bit of that on the bottom of each one. I think that wouldn't be bad. We also have all these vellum pieces. And ephemera, what do we have? Got like tickets and things. These little flowers and such. I like this one. I like this one. That one is small enough. The berries. These kind of match. I don't know about that one. Walnuts. I like this one. Not sure how white I think the white should come off because they're, yeah, I was gonna say, I think they're vellum stickers and not as much washi. I much prefer the vellum. They're way more clear. Right, that washi stays white a lot more. Look at that. You can't even see. They're kind of hard to find, though. I'm always on the lookout. I think these ones came in Your Creative Studios box, if I remember. I think an autumn one from 2024. Probably a year ago. They were always nice. They were always sending me boxes, you know, to show on my videos. I hadn't been uploading though for like a year, so I was like, no, don't send me anymore. I haven't been recording and beautiful. Those match perfect. And then I bought like a year subscription to them too. And they were still offering to send me boxes. And I was like, no, I bought I bought a subscription. Because they're kind of worth it. They're great. All their stuff. Love the company too. All right. Yes, we'll put these little, we could also put little tiny little circles, little half circle. Let's see if I can find my, where's this one? What is this one? 5/8 of an inch circle. All right, let's just mark with a pencil the middle of each one. Take a drink of water and look at chat for a second. Oh, but I'm happy to use the ephemera you sent for the journal because I was kind of running low on Paris ephemera, and I was like, oh, I'll be able to use, I'll show it, and then I'll be able to use it, and it'll be perfect. Okay, so put little tiny little thumb notches in here. I love the way they pop out like that. That's fun. Okay. There we go. We'll have to ink the little notches. Yay! Okay, and we'll put some of this little trim on each one. Do I trust opening this? I don't know. Might open the main nozzle a little bit first. Kind of get some air in there. Clean that off. That's... yeah. So that it doesn't sploot out. And it's still doing that. Bah! Got a giant... I should just put it in a little Sugar Bell bottle. I have Sugar Bell bottles. I've just been lazy and haven't put it in there. Okay. Look at it stick, all amazing. Okay, cut for me. Where did I drop my big scissors? Where did my, oh, they're right here. They're over here. Trying to do it with my fussy cut. My fussy cut scissors did not like to cut fabric. Let's let those dry for a second. Okay, before I put that on, let it go down the bottle a little bit. Otherwise, I don't know. I think it creates like a pressure, and then when I open it, it all just comes out of there. I don't know. I don't know. I'm playing with the why does the glue explode out of the bottle thing. I think it might have to do with temperature. So, like I said, it was cold last night, and then it's warmed up throughout the day. I think the temperature difference changes things. All right, let those two dry. These ones should be dry enough to cut our little edges off. Yes. This little peacock trim, I don't know where I got it. I can't remember. It might have been eBay, actually. Sometimes I can find a really good deal on eBay for trim. Other times I look at eBay for things and I'm like, I will never pay that much. Like, I do not think so. I'm not sewing like Victorian clothing or something. You know, I'm using it for like crafting. But yeah, I think that little peacock trim was like really good price on eBay. Okay, I'm gonna try and put these kind of up, as far up as I kind of can go without having things stick out too far. Things that I put in there anyway. We'll give maybe a 1/4 inch. Looks like about a 1/4 inch from the top. Yes, that's actually perfect. And then we don't cover as much of the Eiffel Tower as we were originally going to. So that's not bad at all. Oh. What do we think? Is that kind of even? That looks right. Okay, it's a little, could be, it's on there now. It's not, it's not moving over anymore, but that's okay. You could barely tell that it's just a smidge, just a tiny, tiny smidge. Love this piece. Let's back this piece, right, because that can go in. Might be a little too big. Could fold it. It'll go in there. Lovely. A little tag. These ones I think are also a little, that one's actually kind of perfect. Put that one. I might grab my ticket box too and see what I have. This one, perfect. Perfect. Just some little pieces of ephemera. Love that. We're going to have to put that somewhere. Parfum. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how it reads in English. Parfum. Let's see. These are all pretty big. Big heart. I like the blue one. It's a little too big though. Let's look in my ticket. All right, my ticket little thing. But I have these that I don't know why those are in there. They should not be in there. Let's see, we have these. Oh, that one's nice. I think that one even came from that like one little Paris. I think Shabby Dabby Doodah. Shabby Dabby Doodah. I like that one too. These are cute, cute little, I like this one. And we have these ones. These are cool too. These are kind of like Led Zeppelin, though. Like old 40s, 50s, 60s tickets. So that's not. This one. Nope. I like the orange one. Just take a bunch of tickets out and use what we use. I like the blue one because this one's too big. That one I made. The yellow one's fun. Looks like a game arcade ticket. Lucky Drive-In. Ballroom. Some of these are Timmy, like Tim Holtz ones. Some of these are like actual bus tickets, like vintage little, like the old bus tickets, which are fun. But I think more UK, like London, Cozy Theatre. Bus ticket.
Mitzi's asking about the ATC.
What about the ATC? Oh, of course. Yes, send me one. Send me one, I will send you one. Absolutely. Absolutely. Tower. Geez, I've spent all my time just looking at tickets I didn't even know I had, looking at all these tickets. I'm not finding any like Paris ones. That's kind of what I'm looking for. These ones are all either UK or like American, kind of vintage American. Right, London, Gasoline. So, but I have these pretty printed ones. Okay, that's fine. Let me just put it over there. Okay. So, let's ink this. This is going to leak places. And where did my pen go? Ah. All right. We will just ink the back and take that white down. That oxide really does blend really nicely. Yay, so we have this little piece. It can go in there. I think I'll put it in one of these since it doesn't stick out too far. I love the orange one. It needs inked on the back though, for sure. This might be a Tim Holtz one. Sometimes I might, I might put a couple of, which is the thing I like to do, I might put a couple of washi flowers inside, because I like to do that in journals for like the user to use wherever they want. And then they have little stickers that they can put on pages that they journal on, or this ticket. And this one. Yeah, I think this is a Shabby Dabby Doodah ticket from the Paris printable that I did in the envelope, the envelope journal in. Ugh, ugh, tragic, tragic. Okay. Stick that one in there. That one's fun because it sticks out fun. This is a great one. Oh yeah, I wonder if I have a Tiny Timmy person. Let me see. I might. See if I have one that will stick in there. That's also a great idea. I like to try and put, if I can, like some little supplies, that the person can do what they want, where they can use it and stick it where they want. On a blank journaling page or such. It makes for fun little surprises. Sometimes I'll make a little envelope, right? I'll put like a little envelope like this in a journal, and I'll just fill it with stuff like that. Little unused stickers or some buttons, or I haven't used any buttons in this journal. Me and Annie found the buttons and we brought them up, so I have my box of buttons. This might be too small. I might not put that in there. We leave that for something else. Put the clock. And you know what? I'm going to look for a little Timmy person too, to put in this one. I think will be good. And I'm going to put that here. Kind of matches that black lace. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. All right. Timmy Peeps. Whole little envelope with Timmy Peeps. Let's see what we got. Do I have any that are small? Small enough. Let's see, I have, oh my goodness, look at this little one. That's cute. With the doll. She's nice too. She's a little bigger than take a stack out and look. She's darling too. Oh, she has a sister. She's cute. He's a little tall. So is he, but he's kind of perfect. Let's see, these are all too big, I think. It's kind of hard because the little ones all fall to the bottom, you know, because they're littles. They all fall to the bottom. Let's see. Let's see what we got. This guy. He's very dapper. Love him. She's cute with her little hat. I love her. She's a maybe. These should not be in there. I'll throw those in the ephemera box. She's lovely. I like her. They're cute too. They're very wintry though. That is a piece that cut out of, yes, from here, see? In between. Love her. It's another piece that should not be in there. Put that in flowers. Flowers. Well, I'm over here. I'll grab my washi flowers. Put those out. I have so many Timmy Peeps. I need to use more of them. I have these lovely ladies too. These like little fashion design. Oh, there's a little boy and his dog. These might go really well as well. They're very kind of Paris, right? Fashion. And small enough. She's lovely. I like her. Might leave those out and put them on pages. She's great. Stick her in there. She looks funny sticking out of there. Okay, maybe not in a pocket, but we're going to use those. We're going to use those. I'll leave those out. She's cute too with her little hand muff. A little hand muff. Again, very wintry though. Puff, poof. Okay, we have a couple. I love her with her hat. I love him with his hat. She's cute. Her whole little head will stick out of there. Her little bow. Right, we could. Timmy Peeps are so funny. I like her. She looks like she's traveling, which is great. I like him too. We'll put this one up here. Oh, it doesn't fit. Okay, this one. Because I don't want it to stick out too much. I don't mind if it sticks up a little bit, but... Okay, that one. This one can go down here. She's who we settled on. The little girl with the doll. She's cute. These are cute. Some of the... We're going to have to, like, use some of these on some of these pages, because they're great. A lot of the ones that look like they're traveling and stuff, just perfect. Great idea to use the Timmy Peeps. I also need to use them. I have too many. I've got like this giant... I need to start going through them. These guys are great. I like sitting. Anyway, I love to like Use them on a page and make up a whole story about, you know, what their deal is. Had one guy hanging from balloons at one point, you know. I know it was a kid. The kid was hanging from the balloon. This one's pretty. Will it fit? Yes. We've got little mushroom. Oh, we've got the roses. Put the roses in this one. I have gold ones down here at the bottom. I'll put a gold one in there. If I can find one small enough. Some of them are very big. The gold ones are kind of too big. Darn. This one's nice, but again, I think it's too big. Oh.
Mitzi says good night.
Good night, Mitzi. Thank you again for the lovely journal and the lovely stuffs. Hope you sleep well. I think that one will fit in there. There we go. Yay! Little 4-pocket journal. So we've got this one, which I love. It folds open like that. Absolutely lovely. And then we have this one with our 4 little pockets. So this one is done, and this one is done. They can go in with each other, and they look good next to each other like that, don't they? That looks good. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That looks good next to that. Oh, here's where I used a peep there too. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Happy that I did start using the peeps, because they do need to be used. Let's see, we could go dramatic. Dramatic, and use a black. Do a black page. The drama. I think these will look great on there. I want to use this one I saw back here. This one. I love. Gorgeous. Let me think of what I'm going to do before I just glue this whole page, because I don't want to glue this whole page on there and then cover it up. Right? So I know what I'll do. It came to me suddenly. Just a very, very easy page. We will do a little fold, a little trifold. Like this. Fold this one like that. Perfect. And then I'll just cut off a little bit off the top, and that will be big enough. Yeah, maybe I'll put a Timmy Peep on this one too. Put a Timmy Peep on this one. They can stand in the street or in the window or something. That will look great. I might have took too much off the top. It'll look nice. Right? We're going for that drama anyway. Let's see. Let's put the windows on this part. Yes, we'll put the windows on this part. We'll just cut from here, from there. I hate to kind of cut that blue shop, but that's okay. We still have most of it. cut the bottom part. Lovely. So this will go here. Just ink it real quick, just to get that white off. I'm not like inking it heavily. Not that you'd be able to really see it anyway with the color of the page. I wonder if I have some black lace. I'm sure I have black lace. Don't know where it would be. I'll have to look. I've got some black lace on this page. Yes, love that. And then we'll put an image on this part and we'll leave this part blank, right? Just for writing. Just a very, very simple page. I don't know, do I want the cafe part? I kind of like that person there. Do I want the top part instead? We could match it up. Oh, that might be real nice. So that it's like kind of seamless. Ooh, that's an option. I think let's do it. Where do we want to cut it? Here. Okay. Goodness, I need to even my desk so things are not rolling down on me. I really need to do that. Ooh, I hate to cut that guy. I'll do it like that. And I'll try to save it as much as possible. Yeah. Right, because that person is awesome. Oh, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a person on the street there in front of that cafe. I don't want to cut him. So, I mean, I don't know. That's pretty good. I think that's as good as we're going to get. Trying to eyeball it. I could have inked it, huh? I inked the other one. Not that you can see it anyway. Perfect. Look at that. That's perfect. Oh, that's lovely. I love it. I'm wondering if I should put a ribbon. I'm thinking yes. I have this ribbon, this like kind of matches perfect. Put a ribbon on the back here. And then it can be tied. Very lovely. Okay, don't go on there crooked. Come on. Okay, come on. Don't make me get the... There we go. Don't make me get the tweezers out. Don't want to futz with it. A little bit of fuzzy. A little paper fuzz. Okay, let's make sure we glue this upright. Yeah. Okay, let's get it on there. Top, bottom, bottom, top. I don't know. I'm thinking I might do this, and then we can put a little... There's enough room up here to put like a scrap of coffee dyed paper for like as a little label thing. Oh yay, look, we can tie it in a little bow now. Very cute. It's way too loose. I tied that way too loose. Okay, good deal. I'm gonna leave them pretty long. Leave them pretty long. Yay! All right, let's look at some peeps. I might put one of these ladies on there because they are awesome. She's like ready to go to the cafe or something. She's cute. Up to mischief is what they what they look like. Some of these ladies. I don't know. She kind of looks like she's standing on the ribbon. Deciding. Maybe these smaller ones might do better. Cute. Could see how she would look in the window. She's like in the window looking out of the window. Just cut her legs right off. Let's do that. I like Jen's idea of putting her in the window. She looks great. In the window. I might fussy cut some of this. She's got a large border. I don't mind a little bit of a border, but that's ridiculous. Just take some of that down. Okay, let's see. How much of her are we going to cut out? Maybe from where her hand is, and then it looks like her hand is kind of... Oh, here we go. Sorry, lady. It's not really gone. You're just behind the window, see? Ink around her. She's like flirtily looking out the window. Very cute. I might sepia her up a little bit to match the rest of the page. She's a little... Yay! She's cute. Where did my glue go? All the way over there where I never put it. I don't know why I put it there. I was like, I see the needle, I don't see the glue. Never a good sign. She's so cute. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have that. Let me grab, oh, look, a piece of coffee dyed paper ready for me. Use my Decollage scissors. My Fiskars ones, which are like the best Decollage scissors because they actually work. Okay, that's cut way crooked. Way crooked. Straighten that up a little bit. Okay, how is that? Lovely, like a little, so you could write a something. Write something on there. A little title or a quote or a thought. Or a caption for this lady. Yes, that will go there. And I'm wondering if I can find a black lace. Let's see, what do we have? Ooh, we have this black lace. Is that way? That's that's a lot. That's very thick. Very, very, very thick. So we have that one. Let's see, we have this one. This one has like sequins on it. It's way too much. Too much. Let's see, what else do we have? In my mess of it, we have this, which kind of matches the ribbon. I'll leave that out. I don't, sorry if I keep bumping the, we have this tiny piece. I go through the lace. Oh, I have some of this sheer ribbon. I need to like put that out. All right, this is all not black. Ooh, I still have some of this. I didn't know I still had some of this. Ooh, nice, a nice thin pink. Trimmy kind of lace. Nope, I'm not finding any black in this one. Okay, let's check my second little basket of lace. I don't think. These ones are more my thick trims. Let's see. Nope. Red. Nope. All right. Let's see. My dice box here. I have some colored laces I got from Amazon. I wonder if I have a black one. Ooh, do I have a black? No, of course not. Let's see. That is way hot pink. That's way too bright. That one is very bubblegummy. This one's a nice burgundy. I might leave that out. Stick that in that. No, I have a brown. But that doesn't go. Let's see. I have this one, which matches the blue of that. I have this tiny bit of black, which is just not enough. It's just not enough. I should have a whole nother thing of black. Maybe I used it all. I don't know. I swear I had like a whole thing and it was just black lace. Right? I don't know. I could forego. Just forego the lace. Not finding one I like. That one's too thick for my purposes. This one. I don't know. We'll just forego. We'll forego. Just forget it. Just forget it. That's fine. That's good enough. I'm like, what can we stick on there, though? Let me stick something on there. I'll stick one of these little mulberry flowers up here. Get a smaller one. Oh, here we go. Is that one smaller, or is it deceptive? No, it's deceptive. Here's a little yellow one. More cream. Rather. Meh. So purple. I'm suddenly finding myself being very picky about things for some reason. For some unknown, a lot of times I just stick things on there. Okay, come on. Okay, I know what to do. Instead of these, I will put some of those on instead. These little Paper Studio.
Jen says bye. No.
Bye, Jen. Or Jenna. Bye, Jenna. Have a good night. Enjoy dinner. Stick that one on there like that. These cute little wooden centers. They're very cute. I'll stick this one on there like that. There. Now we have a couple. We have a something. We have a something on there, huh? That is on there crooked. I cannot believe that. Look at that. It's crooked. Do you see this? Whatever. Whatever. What can you do? You know, you live a crooked life. That didn't sound good, did it? Okay, I'm thinking that would make a great, like, kind of cover page with the little bow. Do I have a stacked envelope page? I don't think I do in this journal yet. Let's see, I've got one of these. I have a greeting card. I've got peekaboo pockets and waterfalls. I know I have a door page. Let me see. Let's see. Okay, I have a window pocket page. I have a door page. Yeah, I have a lot of like little tearaway notebooks and stuff. I don't think I have a stacked envelope page and a little waterfall. Okay. And that is what we shall do. So that will be easy. Let's see, what is our time? What's our time like, Annie? What is the time? The time on my laptop is completely and utterly wrong. So beyond wrong. Let's go through and use some of these. The gold is a lot. It's 8? Oh, okay. Cool. Cool, cool. This one I like. I'll use this one too. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern time. All right, so let's see. Let's measure. What size do we want our notebooks? Grab my little ruler. I think our first one, I was thinking 5 by 7. 5 by 7. And then we'll go an inch down each time. So it was like a 5 by 7, a 4 by 6, and a 3 by 5. So what did I say? 4 by 7? 5 by 7? Jeez. Me and numbers. Can't ever remember these things. 5 by 7. 5 by 7. Let me write that down. 5 by 7. Okay. And then we'll go down an inch each time. So this is an issue. That might actually have to be our cover page because of the lace. So okay, a 5 by 7. So where do we want to cut? Let's look at our envelope punch board. What does it say? 5 by 7, 5 by 7, so 6 by 7, 5 by 7, 9.5. So we want a 9.5 by 9.5. By 9.5. All right. And 9.5 by 9.5, and our score line is at 4. So we line it up at 4, punch it down, put in our score line. Done. Easy peasy. Line up our score line, punch it. I use this envelope punch board so much. Okay, way to go. All right, there we go. Our first envelope. And this is going to be the inside of the envelope. And I'm going to put Paris theme on the outside of the envelope. So there is our envelope. And that'll be nice because you can open it up and we'll have this nice pattern on the inside. I'm going to cut it from this to this right here. Just going to cut this off. Take a drink of water. After I glue this down. Well, I should ink it first. I'll ink it first. And then I'll glue it down. All right. Espresso. With the cutest little mini daubers that Mimi got me that I love, and they're the cutest thing. The cutest thing. Yes, 5 by 7. Yes, I even wrote it down because By the time I'm done with this, I will have forgotten, and I'll be like, because I'm going down an inch each time. So the next one should be 4 by 6. 4 by 6. And then we'll have a 3 by 5. Numbers do not stick in my head. I don't even... The only reason I ever remember my sister's birthday is because it's 2 days before Christmas. So it's her birthday, Christmas Eve, Christmas. I never remember my husband's birthday. I even forget our anniversary. It's horrible. I don't know. It's July something. And I play guessing game with Matt. I'll be like, the 10th. And he'll be like, no. And I'll be like, the 11th. And he'll be like, I'll just keep going up. The 13th. No. Okay. The 14th. It's one of those days. I don't know. Okay. Now, how do I want it? I want it like that. So, we'll glue it. Along there like that. Ta-da! There is our first envelope. All done and inked. Nice. Like, ink it again on this side because it needs it. Okay. There's that one. So, we went 5 by 7, so now we want a 4 by 6. So let's see. 4, not 4.5 by 6, 4 by 6. 8 1/4 by an 8 1/4. 8 1/4 by an 8 1/4. Okay. Let's see. 8 1/4 by 8 1/4. Okay, so 8 1/4. I have to keep repeating it. All right, we got it. 8 1/4 by 8 1/4. All right. That one. And 3 3/8 is where we want to line it up. Yes, 3 3/8. Awesome. Yes, and the next one is 3 by 5. 3 by 5. I should just cut it now. All right, we'll deal with that in a minute, and I'll cut it now while we have all this out. So, yes, 3 by 5. 3 by 5. 6 3/4. Oh, geez. I don't think I have. I'll just use this one because it has the numbers on it. What did it say? 6 3/4. 6 3/4. Oh, I'm missing the... I can't find the blade on this, so I can't use this one. Darn it. And the We Are Memory Keepers blades that I have don't fit on it. So you know what that means. I have to take out my trusty guillotine. Well, that doesn't help me either. It also doesn't have. Darn it. Okay. I think it's right there. 6 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 3/4. I think that's right. If not, we'll always wish it was. Right, 6.5. 1, 2, 3. That's right. But if it's not, then we'll always wish it was. Hey, it'll still be smaller than the last one. Okay. Stay. All right. Three by 5, 6 and 3/4, 3/4, right? 2 and 3/4, 2 and 3/4. Oh, okay. It should have been in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I think that's right. I think I cut it right. It looks right. It's not square, which is, if I cut it one off, it would be square, because I've done that before, and not, right? That's perfect, I think. That looks right to me. I don't know. I think we're right. Fold this, cut this from here to here. Ink it. You know what? I shouldn't have glued that first one yet. So I could use it to trace the papers I'm going to put on there. That's what I should have done. What can you do? What can you do? We'll just have to wing it. The way we do. Oh, inking envelopes is so tedious. Just a tedious thing. You gotta get both sides of every edge. So many edges. Good, good, good. Looks good to me. All right, let's do this one. Let's ink it. Fold it and ink it and pick out paper from our awesome Paris paper pad. Oh goodness, so much inking. So, I hope everyone's had a good day. What to talk about, I do not know. I'm gonna have to get off soon and make dinner, right? We're making hamburger with vegetables and some nice heirloom fingerling potatoes with some gravy. It should be yummy. I should have pulled out some rolls. Got some nice yeasted rolls I could have pulled out and let rise. I could have had those with it. But alas. I might have a thing of biscuits. Maybe I'll see and make some biscuits. All right. Are we all inked? Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Done with the inking. Let's see. Oh, let's look at our paper. Our awesome vintage letter paper. And see which ones we're going to use. I'll go from the back this time. Oh, they left some nice regular blank white ones. That's nice. So we have this one. And the cool house. I like this one. It has the lamp post. Love that. Actually, okay, we're going to use this one. I like the lamp post. That will be excellent. We'll use that one. That one is nice. I don't know. I kind of like the shops. This one has a small enough Eiffel Tower we could fit it on the front of an envelope. Right, without having to cut it in half. Which one? I like that one. I think we'll use this one. Use that one. Oh, there's another great one with a lamppost. I love the lampposts. Like that one. Right, so we have one with the Eiffel Tower. We have one with the lamppost, right, and kind of buildings and streets. Ooh, I use this one with all the windows. I kind of really like that. It's different. So we'll use that one. Those will be the three. So let's see, this one, will this one, the Eiffel Tower fit on this one? Oh, it will. Awesome, and we'll even be able to save this lamppost. Let's grab my ruler. Let's make this easy. I might move it over a little bit to save that lamppost as much as possible. Oh, how did I miss inking that edge? Darn it. Darn it. Okay, so we'll mark it there, cut it there. We'll cut it here. There. I'll mark this one dark because it's all in with the ink. Okay, so there is the picture that will go on that little envelope. Cut this one off first. I love that. Yes, how many can I make in a minute? Not many. In 1 minute? Oh, geez. You know what? If I didn't use the punch board, I could have made more, right? I could just fold them real quick. That would be a fun little challenge. Can you make multiple envelopes in 1 minute? Can you make just one envelope in 1 minute? All right. So this one can go on this. Okay, let me cut this. Cut this off. And here I thought I was done inking. Ink, ink, ink. All right. So this is the bottom of the envelope. This is the top of the envelope. Which I suppose it doesn't really matter because it's facing vertical anyway. Ooh, it just like kind of barely fits. Like perfect. Usually you like to have a little bit more room than that. That's a little better. We'll just glue it on there. Let's not futz with it. Oh, I clogged my glue because I left it un... Okay. Awesome. So there is that. There is that. We have all these pieces. I wonder if they will fit. It's like text. Oh, look at that. They will fit. Put it like this, and I'm going to... Oh my goodness. And I'm going to use it as like a stencil. Not mark the envelope, mark the paper. As I draw a giant line on my envelope. All right. And then cut on the inside of the line. Ta-da! And it'll fit on there perfect. Yep. So there's that one. Got to do this one. So I'm hoping to be done with this journal in a few days and get it shipped off. Shipped off to the lovely Mimi. There we go. So, it'll go like that. That looks great. This one won't fit here. This one would fit here. I hate to risk it. I could just use this top part. I have others. Let me see. Let's see. I have this one. Will this fit? This one has like the church on it, like the, what is it? The basilica? The cathedral? I think it's a basilica. Sorry, I'm a little close and like that light is like, pwah, you know, right in my face. I need to like adjust it. I still need to adjust lighting. Okay. What is the difference? That is a question. What is the difference between a basilica and a cathedral? Right? A monastery, I know, is where like the priests and stuff live, right? Where you go to learn how to be a priest, and that is so crooked, it's not even funny. But what about the difference between, or is it just the same thing, but called different in different, like, countries, right? It's like a regional thing, so, like, or does one have, like, a dome, and the other one has, like, a steeple? I don't know, like, what is the difference? They're all churches, for the most part. Except a monastery. I think a monastery, like, has a church, usually, but it's not really considered a church. I don't know. Okay, ta-da, lovely. That is perfect. I guess I can ink this middle crease just to do that. Okay, now we want the top. Will this one fit? That's the question. Oh, it will. It will. It will. Barely. Now, normally I just look these things up that I'm curious about, right? I'm like, oh, I'll just look it up. I just look it up real quick. But I don't have the ability to do that right now. So I might make a note. Will be something to talk about over dinner, I guess. I learned. Not the most exciting thing, huh? Just tracing, cutting out, and gluing to an envelope, but looks lovely. Lovely Paris envelope. Right around the corner of that. Who cares? Let's not. Let's leave it. Let's leave it pointy. There's one. One envelope done. Okay, so a basilica is set by the Pope, usually historical. A cathedral is the official seat of the bishop. Ooh, and it has a throne. Okay, interesting. I didn't know that. I thought a cathedral was basically like a fancy name for a church. I didn't know it was like had a throne. Goodness gracious. Okay. It's not surprising. Anyway. All right. That's probably why some of the modern Catholic churches you see, they like mimic that idea. Like you remember like Queen of Peace when they remodeled? They had that, I was like, oh, this is horrible. They had that whole golden throne that the priest sat in. I was like, how absolutely horrible is that? All right, look at that. They're perfect. They will stack perfect with each other. And then I can tie them with like a twine. I have that green twine. Let's see. Ta-da, this green twine. Ooh, I also have this navy twine. I might use this one instead. Bought from the Dollar Tree. Okay, so I love this. This awesome lamp post. That's what's going to be on this one. And it's even in the corner. Makes life much easier. All right. How much room is that? I need to take some off. I need to take some off of both sides. Just a smidge, a hair, a sconch, if you will. Here we go. Oh, look at that. It's even in the middle. Like it was meant. Like it was meant to be. It's perfect. All right. Awesome. And the big one I already glued. I don't know. I may like collage it or something instead. Might be getting tired of tracing and cutting these papers. All right. This one. Ugh. Ugh. Tragic. I just marked my envelope. Okay. So a basilica is set by the Pope. What does that mean? Like just the Pope decides what a basilica is, or is there only one basilica like per, or is that like where the Pope does Mass? Is that like, what does that mean? Like set by the Pope. He just says, this is a basilica. Or is it like special in some way, you know? And is the church that or the place where the Pope does Mass, is that like called something different as well? I should know these things, you know. Me and Annie, we were raised Catholic when we were kids. We don't know these things. Things like that, you know. They weren't like important, really. Things like a basilica. Oh, look, this one is like already almost perfect. Oh. Oh. How awesome is that? I don't have to really do a lot of cutting with this one. We could just use up this scrap. Oh, it's perfect. I hear her typing. She's looking it up. She's looking it up as we speak. Okay, I'm going to do it like this, even though it'll be kind of upside down, because our pencil marks from the last envelope are on there, and I don't want to try to erase them all off. This is just fine. You can't even tell. It's like illegible text anyway. All right, so there's that, there's this. I'll just glue this on there. Oh, oh no. Whew, we saved it. All right, awesome. So, I love this. I love that. That tree is so cool. So, if it's like this, and this is facing up, let's put this one and then I'll try to get the tree part on the top part of the envelope. I think that will be nice. Yeah, the Pope does Mass at a basilica. Okay, but that's because the Vatican is old and a special place. Okay. Most churches there are basilicas. Okay. I see. Well, here's another question for you. Do all the basilicas also have a throne? I would assume so. Or do only like bishops get thrones? I highly doubt it. I mean, if bishops get thrones, I'm sure the Pope has a throne in every basilica. I bet they're even fancier than the... I don't know though. Okay. Okay, it will fit. It will indeed. We'll even get the cool tree. It's all like medieval days. They're like, no, you have to use the outhouse out back. And ask forgiveness while you do it. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. No, I'm sure they have quite impressive large-scale bathrooms because of how many people will like go see the Pope, right? They like go like, you know, it's the Pope. And I remember that being a big deal, like when we were a kid. There was one time, I don't know if Annie remembers, she was so young but there was one time when the Pope came, Pope John Paul II, that long ago, came to Denver, right? He came to Denver, and it was such a big to do because Pope John Paul, unlike most popes don't travel, right? They stay in the Vatican or whatever. But he did it. He was all about traveling and seeing the people and blessing the children and blessing the pregnant women and all. He was all about that. And you know, and so he came to Colorado once, and it was, oh my gosh, it was like such a big to do. Everyone was so excited, and Dad like went and helped with the traffic or something like that. I don't know because they had to close off all these roads, and I don't know. It was a big deal. I do remember that. So, but I don't know if Annie remembers that. She was so little. I was like, I don't know. I had to be like 8. You had to be like 4, actually. You had to be like 4 years old or something when that happened. But you have a pretty good memory for way back then, funny enough. You kind of remember. You don't remember much before 4 years old, but you remember. Where did I mark that? Of course, we didn't go see the Pope because it was insane. And Mom was like, no, we're not dealing with the crowds and the blah and the all that because it was crazy. It was a crazy thing. Just the amount of people and stuff, you know. Well, we didn't go do anything like that ever when we were kids, right? We didn't go to like parades. We never went to a parade as a kid, right? In Denver, they had the St. Patrick's Day parade, and I remember, oh, I wanted to go so bad when I was little. Never, never went to a parade. Like, I used to watch it on TV because I remember loving it for some reason as a kid. Like the St. Patrick's Day parade thing. That's funny. I don't know why. I'm not like that big into parades now. Like as an adult, I'm like, eh, like whatever. But I was about it as a kid. I would like loved everything about it. I loved the announcers and all the floats and all the bands and I don't know. I just loved that whole thing. All right, so I'm thinking I may collage this part, but I could just trace this part. Just make it easy. Finish it up. I don't know. Do you remember ever going to parades as a kid, Annie? Maybe I just don't remember. I swear I would have remembered though because I was like really into it and I really wanted to go. I think I remember asking like every year, "Can we go? Can we go?" And Mom was like, "No. No. I am not dealing with you in a crowd. We're not doing that." We went to the circus once though. I do remember that. Oh, but I don't even think that was with Mom. I think that was like with Lori and Michelle, actually. And it was kind of horrible because, you know, they were horrible. So, you know, Michelle was always horrible. So, not the Michelles we know, just the Michelle from our childhood. Crazy lady, that lady. Okay, so let's see. This one is not big enough. But we could use it. I'm thinking of doing like collaging. I don't know, maybe. Just rip things up. Glue them on there. Call it good. Come on, glue. I keep forgetting to fill my glue bottle. Keep forgetting to do that. And the more I forget, the emptier it gets. And the more of a pain it becomes. I love this. Put that piece on there like that. Yeah, when Michelle wanted to see Rush Limbaugh, I will never forget that. And she got to touch his hand, and it was like a whole thing. Dude, they abandoned us, so we hid behind a dumpster as children in the hail. Hi, Janya. And then I was terrified of weather for like years after that because it was scary just being abandoned by her, like downtown with a ton of people. It was scary. I still remember that. I remember hunkering down behind the dumpster, and we grabbed out of the dumpster, right? Us and Becky and Johnny and stuff. Grabbed, there were like these big plastic like sheet things in the dumpster, and we grabbed him out of the dumpster, and we were all holding him because it hailed, and we were just kids hiding behind a dumpster in the hail because the adults ran off to do whatever, to go touch Rush Limbaugh's hand, you know? Like, whatever, man. It was crazy. I was freaked out. I was like, what is happening? You were so little, Annie. I don't, I'm always surprised you remember that. It was a very crazy memory, so it's not all that surprising that you remember it because it was so extreme. Like, we were sheltered kids. Like, you know, we didn't go out. Like, mom didn't take us places, so it was like really crazy for us. And the kids we were with were like, oh, it's fine. You know, we live behind the dumpster. We were like, what? They were like, yeah, we have like a whole clubhouse, you know, near our house behind a dumpster. Like, what? Crazy time. But I don't know. Maybe you were with mom at that time when the dumpster thing happened. She might have had you in the stroller, right? You were really little when that happened. I don't know. I know mom was not pleased when she learned Michelle banded us. Crazy lady. That lady was crazy. All right. Ooh, we can use that La Parfume piece of paper.
Jen asked what you're working on.
I am making an envelope stack. I've been working on it for too long. I think an hour. I'm just sitting here working on. I love that. The Parfume. Parfume. We'll glue this piece on there. I still don't like weather to this day. It gets to be too crazy. I still freak out. I'm like, oh no, it's weather. Jeez. Oh, goodness. I'm like, it's hailing. It's like, it's fine. It's hail. We're fine. We're inside. It's okay. Like, no. All right. We could just put this rose on there. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to put on there. Just another piece of this scrap. Wonder if my husband gave up and said, I'm making ramen. It smells like ramen. He said, I'm giving up on her making dinner. I'm gonna make ramen. It would be nice if he was like, I'll make dinner. Well, of course not. He would if I asked him to. Don't know why I have to ask him to. I'm in a mood. I probably need to eat. Okay, let's glue this on there. Okay. So yes, I'm working on the Paris journal that I'm making for Mimi. I have here an envelope stack. Just finished making these pretty envelopes. They've got pretty inside covers. And I'm not even going to work on what's going to go in them tonight because I've been on for a while. But I love the way they came out. Actually looking at them, they're really cool. Very cool. So yes, this goes here, right? And then this one with the cool lamp post. And then this one with the Eiffel Tower. And then they can just get tied up with some string. So I'm going to tie them up with some string. And then I'll paper clip them to the page when they're ready to be paper clipped to the page. So let's see. I'll start in the front. Flip them. I'll probably make a notebook for the big envelope. Maybe a couple of journaling cards for the middle envelope, and in the small envelope, I'll put goodies like some ephemera and some washi stickers and like fun things. She could maybe a piece of lace, right, or ribbon or something that she can use in the journal herself, and that will be fun. Ta-da, like that. A nice little envelope stack that can be removed. I think I'll trim just a little bit. I want to leave it long enough so it can be retied pretty easy and stuff. So yay, an envelope stack. It's done. So we did this page, right, that ties with the ribbon. And it's got the lady looking out the window. And you just open it up and you have all this journaling space. So there's that page. We did, what other page did we do? We did this page that is like a hidden journaling. It's just an 8.5 by 11 folded in 4s. It opens like that. Ta-da! It's got some string and a tailor-made journal stamp. And we made this page with the little square pockets, and it's got a couple little things. It's got a little Timmy Peep and some washi stickers and tickets and just little ephemeras. And I think that's it, right? I think that's what we did. That is, and it's actually great. We're getting close. I'm getting close to finishing this journal. And so I'm hoping I'll get it done in the next couple of days. And then I can send it to Mimi because it's a gift for Mimi. Yay! So yes, it'll go like on a page like this. I'll put like, I'll either collage or I'll put a cover page on it, and it'll come here on this page, and I'll just paper clip it onto the page, and then it can be removed and whatnot. So that is it. That's what I have tonight, and I really should. I think it's what is it 10, Annie? My time. So I should go make dinner. I've made my husband wait long enough. And I'm in a little mood. I'm complaining about this and that. I'm a feisty person right now. I think I need to go eat. So I'm gonna go make a deconstructed shepherd's pie. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, is it 9? Okay, that's cool. It's not that late. It's about the time. Well, I usually make dinner an hour before now, but that's not bad. But so awesome. Anyway, I had a lot of fun. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being in chat and hanging out. And I love you guys. And I will see you soon. I will probably get on tomorrow. And I upload a video every 2 days. And then I'm going to try to, stream just basically whenever I get on to craft anyway. So anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Sleep good. Sleep good. And I will talk to you later. Bye.